We got a lot of things going on. It's Monday, first of all.
Yes.
So it's also happy retrograde is over day.
It is?
Finally.
Tis indeed. So congratulations. This is The Perspective. My name's McCall.
I'm Mima.
And I'm producer Butters.
And one of the things, obviously, I think we felt a lot with retrograde was being in a funk, feeling really kind of icky, maybe some anger and some frustration. All of the above was happening, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what if maybe we break out ways to be able to get out of a funk or not be so angry or maybe express some anger? I'm not really sure. I probably should have named this Getting Out of a Funking Rage. That would have been good.
Oh, that would have been good.
But I didn't.
I like Rage in the Funk. It's funny.
All right. So one of the things they talk a lot about being in like a funk. We've talked about this before, how to be able to get out of said funk or like ruts, I think is kind of what we leaned into more last time.
Yeah.
The last go around. So cleaning houses, picking up after yourself, making nice food. That gets me out of a funk pretty quick.
Nice food.
Nice food.
Nice food. Food always makes me happy.
Samesies.
Yes.
What do you guys like to do for getting out of funks?
Leave the house.
It's a great choice.
Workout.
Working out, also a great choice.
I'm trying to think of what else. I hang out, invite
Hang out.
people over, have a cookout.
Hanging out. Cookout's good.
Jam out to loud music.
Also great.
Drink excessively. I'm just kidding. I don't.
Water, of course.
We're talking about water.
That's it. Hydration. Hello. They do say when you get hydrated, it does help you
Oh, that's
feel
good.
better. Like if you are more hydrated.
That's
So that is very good. One of the things that people are suggesting within a lovely little article here is cold showers. Have you guys ever taken cold showers before?
always
Yes.
For
But
real?
but not to get out of a cold or a cold.
So you take cold showers frequently, or like what?
Yeah, in the summertime.
Like just for like your choice?
Yeah,
What?
yeah. It's too hot. I'm taking a cold shower.
Cold
That's
showers
insane.
to me bring back bad memories from childhood.
I know. That was used as punishment for me growing up.
That just meant we didn't have hot water, and
Oh.
I was the youngest, so I had a shower in cold water anyways.
Oh. Yeah, ours was like if you've been bad or you're doing something bad, they'd turn on a cold shower and then we'd have to get in with our clothes on. So
Oh no, most of the time, most of the time when it's like 90 and above,
Mhm.
yeah, cold showers.
I mean, I have cool showers. But
Yeah.
I still have some warmth in there.
I wash my hair in cold water because it keeps it, pink. So that's part of it. But yeah, it's not something that I tend to like make a choice of. But I've seen a lot of like, what do they call it? It's not like a frigid plunge, but something similar to about like controlling your breathing, being able to be more aware of the moment, because at the first you're obviously shivering and shaking and being so cold, but you start to learn how to breathe into it and then you get like really grounded with your breath. So they say immersion at 57 degrees has benefits. It can boost your dopamine level.
Well, I mean, I don't take like freezing cold. I'm just saying
It's just like more of a mid-warm.
Well, I don't know.
Like, would you put your groceries inside of that water, like to keep it cold as in a fridge?
Probably not. Probably not. No.
Okay.
So like the circle where
Yeah.
you like turn it on and off. So in the in the
Summer.
summertime, it's about almost straight up.
Okay. That's like center.
But then in like the wintertime, it's like over maybe not even a quarter.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, in the winter,
It's just-
my showers are hot.
See, I just like it like the depths of hell all the time. So it's like hot always. Dustin reached in the other day when I had the shower going and he just reached in and he was like, "Oh my God, what's wrong with you?" And I was like, "What are you talking about? What are you talking about?" And he's like, "It is so hot." Really?
It's kind of nice.
Sorry.
Hot
Isn't
showers
that
are
like
nice.
not good for your skin?
Maybe,
I think it's fine.
but it's nice.
I mean, honestly, I don't know. Our hot
I mean, that's why you have
showers
lotion, right?
bad for your skin.
Yeah, I hate
Search.
lotion. So,
It can inflame the skin if you're doing it really hot and then make it peel, but That's basically what it says.
So you're just drying out your skin then.
Probably. I don't know. My skin's always dry anyway. So I don't know.
I don't know. I guess when I had the hot tub going, like that's good therapy.
Mm-hmm.
Getting out of the funk.
Yeah, that's also a great choice.
Go sit out there and chill.
I like to get up into
I guess
the
not chill, but you know what I mean.
melt like an ice cube.
While it's chilling outside.
Yeah, I like to get up into the mountains, do some grounding there.
Yes, that's it.
That's always a good choice.
That's awesome.
So I don't know.
That
Those are
Go for a drive.
Go
those
hiking.
are options. Yeah. I also have you guys like really tried like journaling or whatever to actually express what's going on?
No.
Yeah.
Because I go back and forth on it. I feel like I do a pretty decent job with it, but I don't know. Like this weekend was super rough for me, and I tried to spend a little bit of time last night kind of expressing what was being felt within my body, to try and get it out there instead of feeling reclusive with it. One of the things my therapist actually recommended when I was talking to him a couple of months ago was actually filming it. So just like sitting down in front of a camera and then expressing out loud what it was that I was feeling, to be able to have that, not record, but kind of record.
I think it's more so just getting it out.
Yeah, I think so. Lightbox therapy, something that people are saying, swiping through your memories also.
Excessively buying something on Amazon.
Yeah, that'll do it. Then you'll also be quite sad afterwards.
Yeah.
Quite
Mostly-
sad.
Mostly sad.
Look at my account after and I'm like, what?
I try to stay off certain websites when I'm in a funk because I know I'll be in trouble if I don't.
It does happen. So when it comes to funk, we've kind of got it covered. What about like rage? When you get super mad and you get set off, how do you step back? How do you walk it back?
I leave.
I take a 10-minute break.
I leave. Yeah.
Okay.
I have to leave because, yeah.
It's fair. So producer Butters, for your 10-minute break, is it like in the same place? Is it like you have to go somewhere else? Is it like a go into the bathroom and like breathe, or how do you technically do that?
Usually it's I mean, it doesn't have to be I just set things down and just sit there for a second.
Okay.
And think about it.
Yeah. I think
Like,
that's
okay,
fair.
Which way? Or like if what I'm looking at is like working on something, because that's when I really get mad at things because they don't want to work.
Uh-huh.
But as far as like, I guess people, I'm not really sure. I don't know. Do I really get that mad?
No, I mean, I don't think I've really seen it over the course of our friendship.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess venting to somebody would probably my thing.
Yeah, venting's pretty high up there. They say majority of people say that's how they kind of get it off their chest. For me, like if I am really upset or angry, again, this weekend was like a lot of highs and a lot of lows, and so the anger side of things kicked in, and I wrote out what I wanted to say in the moment of being frustrated. And it wasn't like frustration with any one person in particular. It was a situation that I was frustrated about. And so took the time to kind of write out what it was that I was feeling, how I was feeling. And then I left it overnight. And then this morning I revisited it to see how I was feeling this morning after I had rested, and then moved forward with said verbiage that I put out, because I think a lot of things are said out of emotion, and it's very reactive, a lot of like reactivity when it comes to anger, especially anger.
Yeah.
This is interesting. It says 33% of women eat comfort food when angry, which is weird according to the study, but like for me, if I'm mad, I'm not eating.
I could go either way.
Yeah.
I could go either way with it. It depends on what I'm angry about, and it depends on if I'm like, because it'll make me upset to my stomach sometimes, or or I feel like I have to like if I'm retreating, that's what I do.
I guess for me it would have to be, am I angry because I'm hungry?
That's fair.
Hangry.
So then the hangry. So yes, the food would.
Mhm.
But if I was like mad at something or I probably don't have an appetite.
Yeah.
Like, I'm done.
I feel the same way. I mean, when I get like really upset, I feel the exact same way.
I think for me, it just depends. Sometimes I get angry and I resort to eating a chocolate bar because I don't know, it's sweet and it makes me happy.
It's more of a comfort. I mean, obviously
Yeah.
it's comfort food,
It's a
but
comfort thing.
it's like those sweet. We know that those sweets and stuff. It's a hit of dopamine and or serotonin.
Yeah, or
Either
I'll go
one.
get a cup of coffee from my favorite shop.
Mm-hmm. And then it turns into more of an uplift because it's that that like habitual. You know what it's going to bring to you.
Mm-hmm.
So that makes sense. I get it.
Music.
Yeah.
Music is also good.
Yeah.
When I get like really angry, if I get really angry, sometimes I'll go like run on the treadmill because they say sometimes, in anger it'll issue like your fight, flight, or fawn response. And so it's good you can run to instinctively, I don't know, bring out that fight or that flight, either one of them, to actually like do it. So I don't know. I think it's obviously up to personal preference. You can always tell us what it is that you feel as well when it comes to your rage.
So
I like to
when
kick a soccer ball when I'm mad.
Good.
I was gonna say, what about destroy things, like punch walls or?
There's
I try
pillows.
not to do that.
me too.
'Cause
I just kick my soccer
it
ball.
says 39% of women have destroyed something in a rage.
Interesting.
And 27% of women have thrown a punch.
Interesting. See, for me, I don't like to throw punches. I don't like to destroy things. I feel like it leads to more problem afterwards because then it's like, gosh, now I got to put this all back together again. I don't even like to lash out. I mean, verbally, I like to kind of keep what I can inside on it so that I can better formulate how it is that I would like to communicate in the future about said issue. Like, for example, what's it been? Probably a month and a half ago, I had a run-in with somebody that it should have been a way more professional setting. It should have been a way more professional conversation that had happened. In the situation, I feel like I kept my cool pretty well. The other person did not keep their cool at all and honestly made a fool out of themselves. But I went home. I talked to Dustin about it a little bit. Obviously, the venting comes into that play of things. And then after the venting happened, I sat down. I crafted an email to express how I was feeling. I read over it a couple of times. I let Dustin read over it. I let a couple of people read over it to make sure that I wasn't just overreacting in the situation. And then I sent it. And I feel like for me, that's how I, moving forward, would like to handle rage and anger.
So writing an email or just writing a letter to?
Just expressing it, but being able to tactfully think about it afterwards.
I mean, that's probably the best response,
Yeah.
really.
I mean,
is to
that's
kinda
why
think about-
sorry.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, that's why when I get in a rage, I leave because
Mhm.
that's my way of disengaging from the situation before I do something I will regret or say something.
Mm-hmm.
So I leave, I think about, I process what just happened, and then I come back much cooler
Mm-hmm.
and try to talk it out.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think disengaging is really an important part of it. I also think communicating that, depending on who it is that you're angry with or what it is that you're angry with, I think is important too, to say like, hey, I am frustrated with the situation or whatever. And so saying, I'll come back. I just need some time to cool down. And then, can we take a time out? I think a lot of people, this is one of the books that I was reading by Brene Brown. She talks about that because there's so many people that don't say, hey, can I take a time out and can we come back after we've regrouped a little bit? Because instead it's like, we got to fight it out to the bitter end. And then at the end of it, somebody's upset. You can't take back what was said. It's this whole mess. So I think there's a lot of power and a lot of bravery really that comes into saying, can we take a time out? So
Yeah.
I think that's good.
Agreed.
Sweet. Any final thoughts when it comes to rage and funks?
Don't let seeing red
Yes.
make you do things or say things you're going to regret.
Mm-hmm.
Or make you seem like the crazy person.
Correct.
Because I know my ex-roommate used to do that to me. She would poke and prod until I would blow up. And then I would try to leave. She would not let me. So then I would see red and I would just lose it in front of her friends. And then she would be like, see, she's crazy.
Yeah, I hate that.
So,
What a terrible person.
you know.
Producer Butters, any final thoughts?
No.
Okay. I just say take
Stay
a couple.
happy.
Stay happy.
Stay happy.
Buddy. Say take a couple deep breaths. And this has been The Perspective.
Bye.
Bye.